Yeah, I can see that's live.
Right, and I could share my screen. There it is.
Whoa.
And I believe that I need to choose present for all if it's going to be visible on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Then the link so that you have it. There it is.
Excellent.
And yeah. All right. How far have you come on the assignment?
I've looked. I think I'm at part 2 now. I've just finished part 2, so this is like perfect timing for me, really.
Okay, so you're just starting on part 3.
Yes.
Okay, because I did a session yesterday, so I've managed to come to the last part of part 3, but that's okay.
So sorry, I meant part 3 of this, of homework 3. So,
yeah, but so you're starting on part 3 on homework 3.
Yes. Yes.
So to remember the sorting and filtering settings issue.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I could share my Cloud9 environment with you.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you post me your email address.
Sure. I think you can just use my username.
Yeah, I can probably use your username. Rob Williams. All right.
If not, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got it. There we go. I'll share my screen now.
Okay, I've done a bit back and forth here, but it seems like I'm not able to preserve the state. So if you just take a look on the application here, I am able to sort, but if I go to, say, more info about a movie and go back again, though the state is vaporized.
Yes, okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I have an instance down there, Batman Begins, which was me playing around with Active Record console, so it doesn't have a release date, but I assume that's okay. Again, when pressing sorting by movie title,
yeah,
it sorts, but when again pressing movie title,
resets everything.
Yeah, okay. It does.
Okay, so we need to put it in the session.
Yeah, and I'm pretty new to this, so going to the assignment here.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
The best way to do remembering, it says, will be to use the session hash, which works like a flash, except that once you set something in the session, it's remembered forever. Okay. If under the hints and caveats, it says if the user explicitly includes new sortering filtering settings in the parent session, the session should not override them.
Yeah.
Okay.
How I see it, I think the session should be the new way to filter.
Yeah.
And then we override it if the params change. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because how I've done it, I kind of preserve the state in this my selection hash.
Okay, yeah.
And I use that in the view. Where are we? Here.
I see.
Yeah. So it said something in the former part that the first time you visit the page, all the check boxes should be checked.
Yes.
Initially they were blank.
Right. Okay.
So I just got all the selections, put them in the hash and set them to true.
Yeah.
First visit the page, all those radio buttons will be set.
Okay, so you're doing that on line 27.
Yeah. So this is my logic. If there are selected ratings,
yeah,
and sort by, it should have been sorted, but it's here I'm a bit lost because it seems like when looking at the movie details or choosing sorting either by movie title or release date, it doesn't preserve.
So line 25 doesn't work there? Or?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't. It doesn't.
I see why, I think. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, this was just another way. I was when I just before I joined the session here, I tried to, because this is really the way I have stored it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. I think it's only semantically different. Or the syntax is. I just tried something else.
Yeah, I think with that one, you can at least chain. You can chain the relations, so you could do the sort before, and then if you needed to sort by ratings after, you could do that with the same relation. So,
but have you done this differently than I have?
Yeah,
because what we could do is to open a new terminal window, so you could paste in your code there just to compare it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see at what point I am compared to you, but yeah, we can do that.
And one more thing, if you have stored your latest version at Heroku.
Yeah, I'm not at that point yet.
Okay, because I do that for each part just to have it there. Okay, if you haven't done it, I think we shouldn't bother.
No, I could just quickly show you what my index action looks like. I can send that across to you. Let's do that. It's on about 3 different screens. So. Sharing my screen then. That's what my index action looks like. That's why I think you're a little further ahead than me.
But what do I do to see your screen? Because I cannot see. There it is. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. A bit larger as well. So that's really the scoping part.
Yeah, you have movies, you have all ratings, you sort by. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're starting with all of the movies there, and then if sort by is present, you chain the order to it, and then if there's ratings, chain those.
Okay.
We may be digressing a little bit.
Yeah, because that's the sorting part.
Yes.
To be able to sort by movie title or release date. But have you added the checkbox functionality?
No.
No.
No, I don't think I'm at that point. No.
Okay. Because it's mainly in the HAML file, the index HTML HAML file, and the movies controller file, where you will need to do things to get that working with the checkboxes. So I could just show you what I've done in the HAML file.
Okay.
To get the checkbox part working.
Switch back to your screen.
Yeah, because in the former session there was a code snippet which we could just add in the index HTML file. So I just copied and pasted it in my index HTML HAML file, and I've done the needed modifications here, because I saw you had in your file, the file that you showed me, you had all ratings.
Yeah.
There, so you need to run through it.
Yes. Okay. If I paste my HAML as well, I think that would help. So I could. Yeah, I'll add it to that file.
Okay.
Have you got that? Ah, okay, brilliant. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Through all ratings. Ratings.
Oops, sorry. It's I forgot you're looking at my screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just reading to hash key rating. And how does are you able to start your server locally so that I can see how it works?
Yeah. Let's give that a go.
And I'll just go grab a cup of coffee if it's okay.
Yeah, fine, no problem. So,
All right, I'm back.
right. Let's get this running. I had it on my laptop, so I'm just moving it over to my other machine.
Okay.
Easy.
But a question related to the session. If you set something in this number forever.
Yeah, if you set something in the session.
Yeah. So how is that related to the params? Because
They're not directly related at all. What happens is when you put something in the session, it's encrypted into a cookie.
Yeah.
So that we have to really create the relation between the params keys and the session keys.
Yes. So first thought, just copy the params to the session.
Yeah.
And delete it when needed, because it's stored forever. So we need to build some logic around.
Yeah, I can't think of what. Is there a reason in there about why they would have to be deleted?
I
couldn't see.
Expect once you set something in the session, it's remembered forever. No, I can't really see that, because we are interested in preserving every state. There should be no reason for deleting it, because that is what we are trying to prevent. That it's getting deleted. So
might be a bit of a red herring.
I'm trying to. I can't see that there are any situations. And they are mentioning a corner case. It is important. There is an important corner case to keep in mind here, though, if the previous action had placed a message in the flash to display after a redirect to the movies page.
Yeah, okay, so that's saying if the sessions and params are different, then we have to redirect to a new URL with the correct params.
Yeah, but here we aren't flashing any specific messages as we did in the Hangman.
No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Again, it seems like this is this could happen, but
yeah, it's just for your information kind of thing.
It does seem that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was a bit confused when they started to talking about Flash. I was like, oh, there must be something I've missed, because I haven't thought in that direction at all.
No, I agree. It does seem a bit confusing.
All right, where are you?
There is maybe one reason that could occur actually. If I just share my screen with you a second.
Yeah. Have you managed to start your application server?
Oh yeah, I've got it here. So
yeah, there it is. Okay.
So like you said, these options aren't selected by default.
Okay, so but if you select one. Yeah, that works. And the solution to that would just be the same logic as you do when you select one.
Yeah.
Just make a condition where you the condition is nothing is selected.
Is that
run through all ratings and set them. That's my kind of, if you see my screen and the controller, I just run through all ratings.
I see, yeah.
And set the selection to true.
Okay.
Which in effect will turn all the checkboxes or make them as selected. Excuse my English.
No, it makes sense. Yep.
So, but as you see here, I try to sort as well, but that doesn't work as intended. Because I'm not able to pass the state of the sort by when switching from either looking at the movie details or choosing sort by movie title or release date. So I believe it's here we need to look into the session thing.
Okay.
But let's jump back to your code again.
Yeah, the reason I'm pausing, I'm just trying to because there's a bit of duplication on that. I was just trying to get my head around it. That was all.
Okay.
A bit small.
Yeah, it was quite minimal compared to my code. So, and it seems like you're doing much of the same thing here.
Would you like to continue with this for now then? Do you want to do that, or
yeah,
try and improve on this one? Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just trying to remember what I was doing here. Okay, I think we need to. Okay, at this point, like you said, the options should all be selected by default.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we can get that out of the way.
Okay, then I built that logic into the controller.
Yes. Okay.
So I've made my selection, and
I can bring up your. Okay.
Yeah. Because I made my selection hash, and I just run through, if you can see, where are we? And I'm actually setting it to true for all.
Yeah, so you're setting it. So what's the difference between select ratings and all ratings?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, select all ratings. The all ratings is just all the possible ratings. I'm doing call it a query.
Yeah.
Against the active record with movie clock.
Yep.
Rating, and then we will get all the rating that exists, and just make sure that it's only holding a unique.
That's an array.
Yeah, yes.
So you'll get like R, PG, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then select ratings is a hash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't remember. I think that's like R. And then, oh no, so it'd be like R0, something like that. And then you're looking at the keys here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's, yeah, that'll be that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and then you've got, because you set in the all ratings to true there. But
yeah, that's the initial case.
Okay.
So I should have put it maybe as the first if clause to make it more readable, because that is the first when you first access the page. That is the logic that makes sure that all checkboxes are selected.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I have two conditions because I was thinking a bit ahead with that first else if sort by. If the the user has chosen either to sort by movie title or release date,
Yep.
I would only sort those records.
Okay.
But it could be that my logic is faulty here, because
I'm just concerned if we keep working in here, you can't take over. So as it's on my local machine. So
okay, then we could try. We could continue working on my code then.
I think if we could apply, well, maybe we don't even have to apply this. It's just if I can understand what's going on yours, then I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And I think.
But you can see there is something, because that was something I just did in about 5 minutes before we started. So it's not finished here, because what I tried was thinking of what are the different states we could have. And I come to that we can have 4 states. The first one is the initial state.
Yeah.
You just visit the page, but you want to make sure that all the checkboxes are checked. So that's the last one here. But I've just put in the same as in the above one. So the else if is wrong. But that's the first state. We just need to make sure that all the checkboxes are checked.
Yeah.
And then we could also have a situation where we want to sort, e.g. The user has clicked movie title or release date.
Yeah.
So,
So I see it.
Yeah, there was something wrong here. I just need to restart my server now. I just save it.
So you think you need to sort on line 29 as well?
So, because there is one sort too much here.
Right.
The last one shouldn't have a sort at all. That should only present all movies. So the last one should say only order. No, movies all.
So that's your default criteria at the bottom.
Yeah, that shouldn't do any sorting. It should just present all movies directly. So okay. No, they are not sorted. And now it's sorted.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So that's when this statement comes to work.
Okay, so the only difference there is if the sort by param is passed.
Yeah.
Okay. It could be worth moving that instead of having the else if sort by. You could, because all of the other conditions expect an order. So
yeah.
you can move that line out and place it above.
Okay, what I suggest is since we are supposed to switch
Oh yeah,
a bit here, you could take the wheel.
Okay, yeah, sure, let's go for it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Should have swapped over. Okay, because here it looks like there isn't a sort.
That's true. That's when I've done select ratings.
Yep.
Or I've chosen.
And does it say in that case that the sort should be ignored?
I have, if you see at the first one, I have an if select ratings and sort by.
Okay, right.
Then it should be selected. If not, present them directly.
Right. Okay, so we can move. So, all right. So what I'm thinking of is if I.
But just an input. I don't get the sort by to work when I've selected some of the checkboxes. I'm not able to order a subset.
Okay.
So that's kind of the select rating is lost when I'm trying to sort it. Then it just returns back to the full list.
Yeah.
And I believe that's kind of the case we are about to solve now, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. So if I change it to slightly how I've done it, so we're not duplicating the logic as much as possible. We start with all of the movies. So
yeah, I actually have them. If you move further up, I believe I have. No, I don't.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we start. So that all is a relation containing everything.
Yeah.
And then we need to order that list if sort by is available to us. So we can do movies equals movies again, and then order sort by if sort by is present.
Yep.
Okay, and then we won't go any further because I think with that, if we get rid of the order here, and then we use that movies collection above.
Just one question. If I move around in the code here, it doesn't affect your typing here now?
I don't think so, no.
No, you can't see me scrolling? No. Okay.
No, I can't, no. That's great.
Yeah. Great.
That would be confusing. Okay. So we've got that. So that means now that sort by is redundant.
Yeah, yes.
Yep. Because it's covered there. And also that is now redundant. Because that is exactly the same as the one above.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And
yeah, because
we've got this case. But before we go any further, does that work?
Yeah, just try.
Okay. Can I open that? Yeah, I can. Ooh. How do you open the?
Yeah, it will come a link. I need to wait until it has. There it is.
Oh, I see it builds. Okay.
All right. And
still working.
It is.
Oh, great. Okay.
And so.
So shall I look at yours? Is that okay?
That was a refactoring, I would say. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Compared to what I did, I just started from some pseudocoding, and I got all this if statements, and it gets very confusing.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with it. I think that's pretty much because I've done this. This is where it ended up for me. It isn't how I started with it. It's just, it just ends up that way. So.
But I just wonder. I just put. I just put a message to the log, because I've found that I need to put some text in the log to see what really happens. So I just was looking for. You can see the log here.
Yep.
And this, can you see which one I'm highlighting?
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
So that's a good way to just check if the logic is valid.
Like, which conditions actually being.
Yeah. Now we have removed, of course, the sort by, so the text isn't really saying what the logic does. But anyhow.
Is there a reason that line I've just selected there? Is there a reason that can't always be executed?
No, no. That's how it should work in my head.
Yeah, so it should always be true.
Yeah, it should, but it doesn't.
Okay, so
we lose the sort by value somehow.
Okay, what I'm thinking is this condition here also isn't needed, because we're obviously checking sort by on line 20.
Yeah.
So we could remove.
Yeah, we can remove that one as well.
As long as we have this logic somewhere.
Yes.
So we could move that above.
Yeah, because as you say, it should always, if a user has chosen on the web page to sort, it should be preserved.
Yes. Okay, so that can go.
And I believe that if we manage to preserve that value all the way through from the view to the controller and back, I mean, then we should have solved.
That's it. Yeah, as long as we can generalize the parameters, and we need them all in one place, and then we can shove them in the session.
Yeah.
So it's just working out how to do that. So from here, oh, that's good. I like that idea though.
Yeah, which one? The
doing the sort by like that, because I was doing it in the view and I didn't like it.
No, I think that's one of the things that have been endlessly repeated in the course videos. Don't put logic in the views.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
because I've seen that many people do that, and of course, it's when you're working in the view, it's very easy to think that one should put everything there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yes, it just shouldn't be allowed. I think they should just break if you even try.
Yeah, but following the rules of the model view controller, we should put it in the controller, most of the logic.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you haven't rebooted or restarted, so we could just try to restart the server again. Oh, here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems like we have lost the sorting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because if you
Hey,
oh yeah.
it doesn't sort any longer.
Okay, that's
Okay, could I take the wheel?
yeah, sure, yeah. Ah, good catch. Yeah.
Yeah. But okay.
So we're gonna restart again now.
Yeah, but I believe now. If you follow me, I believe that it will always be sorted. Or
There, what you could do is just remove that line, because if you remove that line, movies is already set on line 20, on line 19 anyway.
yeah.
And the sort by is checked correctly up there anyway. What we're doing is actually not using it at all. We're redefining at movies.
Yeah, so we could remove, but we need to. Okay.
Because movies is already set.
Yeah, movies is set. But we don't have any conditions for sorting it.
We do on line 20.
Yeah, here. Yeah. So we could just.
Yep.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Yes. Because what we did before doing this, we returned movies all, so it was overriding the logic here.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
we're just
so
completely redefining it.
Now we assume that this logic here
yes
should now work.
Yep.
That's our assumption. So again, yes.
Ooh.
Hey, it's working. It's working.
Right.
But
what's going on there?
Again, yeah. Yeah, there's one more issue here now, which we have lost, is we are not preserving the choices. Because if I do this,
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So what did we do? Because We have done something here that made us lose the state of. So it has to be something here. Because if select ratings here,
Yeah.
we should only then we add them to the array here. Why doesn't this work now? Did you restart?
No.
Okay, seems like the server is restarting.
Just so I understand the problem, if what we're saying is if the rating checkboxes are unticked and we hit refresh, then they're all ticked again.
Yeah.
But it does filter.
And that the only way that could happen is if it fails
Because these
to go in here.
Yes, okay. What else could cause that?
And here we are able to choose.
Yeah, so it's definitely going in there.
But it's going in here again.
Oh, let's have a look at the template then. So my selection, all ratings, my selection. I see, okay. Right, I see.
So do a refresh here and
yeah, and that's what you expect, isn't it?
can you see the message?
Yeah.
Sort by. Yeah, it seems to be in here again. Because I can't see it's not writing this message, is it?
No, not when something's selected, no.
But why have the selected ratings now been updated to contain? I don't get this. Because now it's containing all possible selections again.
Yeah.
Four ratings each. And just select ratings.
I think it might be worth inspecting these 3 instance variables in the view.
Yeah.
Shall I do that? Shall I just
Yeah, you could take the wheel again.
the pair? It's really hard pair programming when you actually need to solve something.
Yeah.
If you've gone through it before, it's easy. Okay. Get back on the screen wherever it is. Okay, so up here, all ratings. Probably. There we go.
Yeah.
Make a mess, but there we go. Okay, so that's the initial state. No, it's not. That's the initial state. Which is as you expect.
Yeah. And now
We untick 2 in the middle.
yeah, and the expected state should only contain G and PG.
Yeah, so my selection isn't being updated correctly.
That's true.
Yep.
So
Oh, so yeah, so G of PG, yeah. Okay.
So
why would that happen? So that could be my selection is the one. Okay. My selection. Because that there is always setting my selection to true. So they're always going to be true. And then we're always setting them.
Yeah.
We're always setting them to true there as well.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why? What's that there from?
So yeah.
There is something. Was this here from? Did I oversee it? That line? Because that, of course, will always
Set them to true. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we see that?
I may have moved it without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm blind. Then we just because we shouldn't do that outside the.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it should work. Definitely should work now. I wasn't focusing on that one at all. Okay, my selection as expected. Removing those, refreshing. Yes. Yes.
We're back where we started.
Yeah, we're back where we started.
Okay.
I didn't see that line.
Okay, so
I just remove it. It shouldn't be there at all. Yeah. Okay. So we're here.
So we're back to the original problem now.
Yeah, we're back to the original problem.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay. So now the problem that we need to focus on is how to preserve the sort by value.
So we've got a list of parameters that need to be. I'm thinking in the params hash, there's a list of keys that need to be stored in the session.
Yes.
Okay, and we need to know what those are. That just from a high level.
Yep.
So just for now, so we got sort by. Oops, not that. Ratings. That's it. Is that all that needs storing? I'm actually losing track who's been pairing here as well. Yeah. So those are the only two parameters that are actually set, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because that's all we see in here. Ratings and the sort. Is that right? We never see the two at the same time. You can't sort and.
Yeah, that's the fact. Now it's either or.
Yeah.
But we need to make it possible to have both.
And that's why we're storing them in the session.
Yes.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So we need to store those in the session. So I'm just trying to.
But then we're back in the. Do we need to do anything in the Haml file to be able to do that, or is everything done in the controller?
I think it would be done in the controller, because what would happen, that's my screen, isn't it? Yeah, so if we start from scratch here, when I click movie title now, that sort by title is now been passed through and it's been stored in the session.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I untick those two and hit refresh, that will be applied to what's already in the session. so it will be sorted as well.
Yeah.
But it's just getting them into the session is the trick. So, but we need to override it as well. So just looking at, we'll do sort by to start with. If param sort by and session param sort by, session sort by, sorry, param sort by.
Yeah.
And we always use a session.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, yeah. That's the idea that you came up with earlier. That we should. We talked about. We always eager to serve the state. There is. That's the only thing we need to focus on, and that should be handled now by having it in the session, and we shouldn't need to clear it. We should just preserve it, and that's the only thing we need to do.
Yes. Yeah. So does that work? That's the question. So if we start again,
Yeah.
Thing, movies, sort by title.
No.
That works, yeah.
Yeah, but it's expectations now say I select only rating G.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
That works.
And but if I then click at release date, we do not preserve the filtering.
No. So over to you.
If we, yeah.
Yeah. So if I swap over to you then.
Yep.
It should be exact. It should be. Yeah. It should be the same thing again for rating.
Yeah, because what we have done now is we are now, since release date has been clicked or chosen, if I now do a refresh, it sorts.
Yes.
And if I, okay, I just tried to choose movie details or more info, and now it fails. When I go back, no, what happened?
I think it's just because the one is missing a date.
Yeah, yeah. I've made my own corner case.
Well, you never know, do you?
Yeah, okay, that's another dilemma we need to work on, but let's focus on now. I should be able to keep the filtering even though I choose to sort by movie title.
Yes.
Okay. So Okay. Then we have managed to keep the sort by status.
Yeah.
Oh, still, yeah. And then
I think it is exactly the same as sort by. I think you could do exactly the same for ratings, and it would just work.
yeah, so okay, so we could.
That wouldn't need to be changed.
No, you're thinking like. And things.
Yeah.
And the exact same thing.
Yeah, because that should be the opposite then to what we were trying to do.
Hmm. And again, sort by.
No, that would be ratings again.
Ratings, sorry. Yeah, to also store the ratings in the session.
Yes.
So ratings.
So,
hey.
And then you'll want to change line 29.
Yeah, it should say session.
Yes.
Ratings. All right.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Do we have the fate here? I just have to remove some windows here. Okay. Hold on. Hey.
Okay. There we go. Sweet.
Huh? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, that will just work. Yeah.
Yeah, because we are storing the ratings in the session.
Yeah.
But there is one more corner case. If none person.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
But I believe what it said in the assignment here said something about that. It said something about
Oh yeah. Hints and caveats. Second paragraph.
If a user unchecks all checkboxes, use the setting stored in the session hash, since it doesn't make sense for a user to uncheck all boxes. And wasn't it that's exactly the...
It is.
It is what is happening, because when unclicking, nothing is checked. It says we should use
but when
the
you
value stored in the session.
Yeah, so when you hit refresh, it pops.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay, great. Okay.
All right, and if we choose all, but shouldn't we be able to unselect the sorting?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, because now it's either sorted by release date or movie title. If we...
That's true. Why would you want to? You can, you can never
no, it's always stored. So that could probably be the corner case, which we talked about earlier as well, where we assume that we don't need to delete anything from the session, but it could be that we need to. If we should be able to come back to the, say, unselected version of sorting. Because it said something here about find incoming URL stack. No, it's not here. Here in this section. You see my screen now?
Yep.
Best way to do the remembering is to use the session hash, which we did. Expect that it's remember forever until you nuke the session with session clear.
I think they're just saying that just so you know how it works.
Yeah, but again, we are not able to get back to the initial state where both movie title and release date are unselected, because I can't unselect them.
No.
I have to choose either or. Even though if I am going back to the start page, it's so.
Did you want to do that, or did you want to do the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or did I want to do?
Well, the other thing that's in there is the fact that in the URL, the params aren't in there anymore. So there should be a sort by equals date, or a sort by equals title, plus the rating should be in the params, even if it's fetched from the session. Is that fine? If you go back to that the documentation, it's the final part. That's it. To be restful, we want to preserve the property that a URI that results in a sort filter view always contains the corresponding parameter.
Yeah.
So basically, if the params don't match the session, then there needs to be a redirect to make them match. But like it says, and it did hit me before, so that corner case there, if the previous action had placed a message in the flash, then it has to be kept. So it's persisted for the next session. And that would occur if we try to delete an item, because the flash message would say this item has been deleted. But then it would go back to the index, realize that the params aren't correct, do a redirect, and that message is lost. So that's why that flash has to keep it there.
Yeah.
But really, right now, we're just doing the first couple of sentences, I think.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because it's on the list, and I agree what you said needs to be done, but they don't actually require it.
Okay, so you're saying that you're really saying that this could be good enough?
Yes. Ship it.
Yeah. But say that I'm just thinking, because now we are storing both the sort by and the ratings in the session. What if we, it would. Yeah, I believe it will make some trouble for us if we deleted the sort by in the session. If param sort by,
you could just send another link. Like you could have another param that is clear params or something like that, or a reset. And then if that param exists, then you would just delete the keys in the session.
Yeah, the sort by key.
Yeah, delete the sort by key, delete the ratings key, and then everything would just. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't even need the ratings key, but I would do it anyway. Just so they're all covered.
Yeah, but if you delete the ratings key, then you will be back to a situation where that's probably is that what we're aiming back to square one?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Case.
Yeah, because what you're saying, reset the order, as it were.
Yeah, we would like to have a situation where we have it filtered by rating, but eventually not sorted. And we could have a situation where we want to present the initial state, where we present all movies with all ratings unsorted.
Yep.
So
just if I could just take over a sec.
Yeah, please do.
Just do that.
And I need to take 2 minutes, and I'll be back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, right. Okay. So there you go. So if you pass sort by none.
Okay, so you're setting it to nil, but I believe we could do, instead of setting it to nil, we could do a session delete and the key. Wouldn't that be the exact?
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Yeah.
So we could do. I'm taking over.
Yeah, sure.
Delete. Then
Okay.
sort by.
Yep. Can you do the same for params as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Should we try it?
Yeah.
I believe we could do that. Oh, sorry. Params. By. Yeah.
Yeah, remove them.
Oh, I need to put some power in my laptop
Okay.
fast.
I'll remove those nils.
Yeah, made it.
Okay.
Close call. All right.
Yeah, so just remove those nils.
But release date is still.
Oh, it works for me.
What?
Let's have a look at your screen. What's that, sorry?
It doesn't seem to. Okay, I'll just try to restart it again. Okay. Because now the movie title ordering is selected by.
Yeah, because that's in the session, yeah. So if you, in the params, if you pass sort by equals none, then it will do that logic there.
Yeah, if param sort by.
But you have to,
none.
yeah, you have to set it to none. So we would need.
But my expectation then is, if it's none, we delete both the params and the session, and I didn't expect this one to. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
I didn't expect movie title to be sorted. I thinking.
Yeah, I understand, but the string none isn't really a. It's not like it isn't there at all. It's just you have to pass the actual parameter none for it to work. So if you just switch to my screen a sec, I'll show you this. So if we sort by movie title and then release date, then up here, if I change that to none, it then removes it.
Okay, I can't see what you're typing in the browser. It's hidden for me.
Oh, can you see the?
Okay, if I do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'll send you the link in.
Oh.
Yeah, so that would reset the session.
Yeah.
So now you'd have to, yeah, that's it.
Ah.
So you need a link, maybe next to the movie title that was reset or something like that. Or maybe a better option, if you go to the index, the Haml file.
Yeah.
And you've got, so you've got the table header linked to movie title. What you could do is say, if param sort by is set to title, then
on which line are you on now?
Get mine back up.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, line 24. So that links to sort by title. But if and this is where we don't want conditional logic in the view, but if params, or if sort by is set to title, then we know what we could do is link to none instead. If that makes sense. So it's already sorted by that. So if you clicked on it again, it would remove it.
Yeah, so do we need to, instead of having it say hard-coded as title, we need to make it as a variable or a parameter?
Yeah, I think if we passed, I think we'd have to pass an instance variable. Like you've got their class title. It might be worth doing it. You need a hash because you need to be able to pass the class, but you'd also have to pass the sort by key.
Yeah. So we could have yeah, we could we had a class sort by, or
Yeah, what could you call just maybe headers, something like that. Sort headers.
Could we replace this one with, say, a variable, the title here, with what? I'm a bit on thin ice here.
No,
because we.
Yeah, it's not an easy one. Because it would have to be done before that logic.
Yeah.
But then other parts need to be done after that logic.
Yeah. So because it's saying here sort by title, sort by. So that could have been. That's not an easy one.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking is if I'm not, obviously we're not going to do it later, but if what we got, say headers, yeah, this is title. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's that that needs to change.
Yes, because I was thinking here, what if we make that a parameter instead of hard coding it to.
That's it. Yeah, I was just thinking about the problem. Say if that one is selected. That's it. If that one's selected, then the other one should be. Then that's if param sort by equals title, then that value there should be none. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in the controller, shove it down the bottom. So we've got if sort by equals title. We've got, what should we call it? So we've got class title. So we've got key param title, something like that. That should be none. Yeah?
Yep.
And then we'll just do it for that one for now then. And then we go back to here. And that gets changed to the param title. Yeah.
Where are you now?
Should we swap to my screen? Sorry. There we go. So I've placed that param title instance variable there.
Ah, there you have it.
Yeah. So if sort by matches title, then the param for that title, for that header, should be none. So it resets it. And then in the Haml, we use that value as a sort by field. But there's no.
But where have you set the params title?
That's in the controller. It's just a naming. So that's
on which line in the controller?
57. You should be able to see my screen.
Ah, there. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. So, but you need. So that there would need to be a default on that as well. Which is nasty, but it should work. So that would be title. That is really nasty, but that should work.
Yeah, but Okay, now we have a parent title, and it's being used in the handle.
Yep.
No, only for the class title. Get back to the controller, class params title. We should have a, yeah.
That does work, yeah.
Yeah, we need to do the same thing for the release date as well.
Yes.
So we need to.
Do you want to do that one? Shall I swap
Yeah, I can do that. So because we need to do param release date.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. Release date, and we need to put that one in here instead of release date. Then we need to do. We need to do the same thing.
Yeah, so you need to, yeah, align. Yeah.
No, here.
Yep.
Because what we actually do here is we are just erasing it. We're clearing it.
Yeah,
each time.
Overwriting it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're overriding it. It's a bit. I don't know.
It's horrible. That's what it is.
It is. It is.
But at least we know it is. That's the good thing. It's when you don't know that's the problem.
Okay, because.
And your Hamel's using that, yeah.
Probably better than putting all kinds of logic in the Hamel file.
Well, I think you'd need a hash. I think you'd have some kind of sort, like hash that has a class and param key on it, which would be cleaner. So you have so hash title class, hash title param.
And then sorting. And then
We should be able to click off movie title, yeah.
no. Yes.
So you just take
the move title worked, but the release date didn't.
I don't think this file's been saved. The Hamel.
Oh, yeah. That's the reason.
I do that all the time. Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Yes.
So there is the final part now. If you want to tackle that, or
yeah, we could do that.
Okay. I might just go and get it. I'll go and get some water. I think. What do you say?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Please do.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
I was just wondering the logic we put in the controller. I just need to understand the clause if param sort by equals none. We delete the params, we delete the session else.
Else we set it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that because it doesn't really need to be nested, does it? You could do it separately.
Yeah. Equals. Yeah. Just. We could do it like this. Remove this.
Yep.
And remove this. Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Or, no.
It's not, because if param sort by isn't set, then it's going to set it to the session. So there it's saying.
Oh yeah.
It's not nil, is it?
Okay, yeah, because
I put like there. Really, you've got two separate pieces of. It's really a separate feature. Like it's just like the non-quote feature. What I would do, even though I did it, I think I would put that out of the way. Because it's separate from that. If that makes sense. They're two totally separate things.
yeah, they are.
Yeah. Probably broken everything.
But yeah. But I'm just a bit. When we restart the application, it seems to have the state preserved.
Yep. It will, because it's in the cookie. So
yes,
it doesn't
of
care.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we expected.
Yeah.
To do.
If you wanted to test it from scratch, incognito.
Yeah. All right. The last part.
Yeah.
What's that actually?
So look. That's further down, the to be restful. So we've done that, haven't we? We've done the second part. Sorry, the second paragraph. If a user unchecks all boxes, we know that works. So yeah. So it's the fact that if the params don't match the session params, then we need to redirect to make sure they match.
But I have a question related to when you set the IDs in the index HAML file, like here, ID ratings form, and the ID ratings submit.
Yep.
There should have been an ID and checkbox tag as well.
Oh yeah. That's just to get the code to pass, you mean? Because when you submit it to edX, I think.
When you submit it to. Oh. So I could just put ID. What is it really used for? The ID?
When you submit the Heroku URL to edX, they run a load of tests against your app, and they use the IDs to check that the fields are there. So that's what it's for. That's why. So they know that if they click rating submit ID, then it would actually click refresh and exercise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could add an ID here.
Yeah.
And what was it?
I think it's ratings underscore.
It's the same as this.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Just like this?
Yep. You'll need double quotes around the string.
Oh, since it's concatenated or.
Yeah.
Okay. Because here, since it's what's the difference? Because here, will I need the double quotes here as well and the ratings form?
No, it's just if you're using, like you say, if you're using concatenation or interpolation, then you need double quotes.
Okay, so like this.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And we could just remove all the inspections.
Yeah. Okay. Probably need them again then. Saying that.
Okay, we just keep them.
Yeah.
We keep them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we will.
Yeah. It's a good point. We probably need them later. All right. Back to the assignment then.
Okay.
Do a redirect to the new array. The restful thing to do is to redirect to the new URI containing the appropriate parameters.
Yeah.
If the previous action had placed a message in the flash display after redirect to the movies page, your additional redirect will delete that message.
Yeah.
Okay. Flash keep. Is that a hint to the session? Or
I think how I see it, we have to compare params to session, and if they don't match, do a redirect. There's quite a, like if we just do an inspect of params, we might regret this. Param. Let that run.
Don't you need the alpha, or is it?
No, the params are one of those weird ones that just creep in.
Okay.
Is it there?
Yeah. Params,
Okay.
controller movies, and action index.
Yeah, so then if we apply some filters or scopes, you'll see the other things being added as well. So let's swap to my screen for a sec. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah, so you've got the ratings in there as well, plus some other stuff. So
yeah,
that's what I meant. So we also have to check that we can't check against all of the params because there's extra stuff in there that we don't care about. And that's why I was thinking, well, we've got this list of keys that we care about.
Yep. And those are the only those are the only keys we care about.
That's true, yeah.
So if because the aim here, the goal here is if the URI contains anything else,
yeah,
we should just redirect.
Yes. Yeah, so if it doesn't match what's in the session, that's a point actually. So it's if it doesn't match what's in the session after this point here. Yeah. So we've got session ratings down here as well. I'll just move that up. So we've got so at this point, well, not really, sorry. After line 28.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? If the session and params don't match at this point, then we need to redirect.
You're on line 21, so if
29. So if the session and params keys for sort by and ratings don't match, then we redirect to the values in the session.
But I'm really not certain if I understand what we are about to accomplish now. Because when could this happen?
At this very point, we could just do a redirect at this point. So you could literally just redirect here to the new URL.
But in which situation will this occur?
Pretty much always. If we just go back to the web page, so if we start with nothing, so right now the actual params are so you got
moves and index for the controller.
Yeah, but the actual things that are set are G and PG. So they have to actually these params here have to go into the URI. Yeah. So it matches.
So these all the params, both the selected ratings and my selection, should be present in the params.
Yeah. So if I selected release date and then removed it, even though release date is still sorted, I expect it now to redirect and put that sort by release date back in there. It's a bit of a strange requirement, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
I know why it's done for caching. That's the reason, because if you cache, you can get the browser to cache the page, but it needs a unique URL to do it. So obviously the content's different based on how it's sorted. So you would get weird caching issues if you didn't do it this way.
So what we expect is where you print the params.
Yeah.
It should be along a list of parameters reflecting all the parameters being set.
We need to ensure that the session values for sort by and ratings always match what's in params, or vice versa. So if they don't match, we have to redirect to get them to match.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to build some logic where we compare.
Yeah.
I'm a bit off court here now.
So yeah, it is a bit of a... So if we give this a better name, like I suppose filter params, because that's what it is.
Where are you now? In which here?
Line 14 I'm on.
14, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see my screen being shared in the Hangout?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there is.
All right. So those are what we don't need it here because we're going to do it down here. So those are the params we want to sort by. So I'm trying to think of a better name for these actually. What we want to do is we need to reduce the size of the session and the params so they only contain the things we care about. So it doesn't contain that controller equals and the action equals that was there before.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we've got to reduce the hash somewhere.
Because
I'll call that filter keys because I think it makes more sense. Right. So
I'm waiting for the light to turn on. I'm a bit in the dark because you did inspect. You get to print params, and we see that it contains something that we don't really need.
Yes.
So to say, and we wanted to reflect what we're interested in. So we want it to replace those values that it has with the values from the session.
Yep.
So if and what you have done is you've moved the filter keys.
Yeah.
Which again reflects what we're interested in, the sort by and the ratings.
Yeah.
And you're creating.
So well, yeah. Sorry. So we got filter session equals something. We've got filtered params. Sorry. Filtered params equals something else. And then
because when looking at the inspect again, and yeah, we have an inspect on the params. If we could have done the same on this session.
Yes.
And we'll probably see that would also include more that we actually need.
Yes, possibly. That's a good idea, actually.
So could I put a new two new lines in the panel?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Session equals session inspect, then
Whoa.
did it fail?
No, it worked, but there's a lot in the session.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Damn.
Hence, we need to filter it.
Wow. All right.
That is a lot. Right.
So, what do we expect it to contain? What's our expectation?
Well, we know it contains the sort by and ratings items.
Yeah.
So that's all we care about. So we do need to filter the session so it only contains the things we care about.
Back here. So if say yeah, because she added
So what we can do is we can filter the session hash using slice. So on line 32.
Yeah, because we could.
Excuse me.
We want it only to contain parameters. So say
and you should just be able to pass the filter keys in. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
And are we able to slice on more than one?
I think let's have a quick look at slice. Yep.
Do we need
No, it shouldn't need quotes. It should just be the symbols alone. Yeah, it should be fine.
and ratings?
Yeah.
And the same thing here.
Yeah.
Params, size.
That's it. And if you wanted to change those to instance variables, we could inspect them then.
Oh. And then could add
You're back in your hammer. Yeah.
and the same for the filter terms. Like that?
Yeah, I'd remove that session one.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nil.
Ugh, that's not good, is it? Nil. Filtered params, filtered session.
Could be something with the slice.
If you I think filtered. Oh god, wait a minute. Filtered session. Filtered params. Filtered session, filtered params. That should work, shouldn't it? Definitely how slice works.
But why do we get nil? Excuse me, I think just give me 1 minute here.
Yeah, sure.
Ta det. Oj.
Teknologledningen som ska vara med.
Ja, så jag tänker du.
Ja.
All right, that was just my parents leaving.
That's okay. It looks like you can't use slice on session for some reason.
Okay.
So what we could do is just create a hash containing the results. So sort
But
by.
I'm just thinking a bit alternatively, because the session includes a lot of stuff that we don't want.
Yeah, so
And we have control of what we want. So say that if we have cleared it first and then added what we wanted, that was probably a bad idea. I don't know.
Well, I think the session's a bit. We don't really want to clear it because we would have to set everything again before the end of the request.
Yeah.
This, can you see my screen? That seems to have worked. And the strange thing, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see the filtered params that does not contain anything. But the filtered session, okay, on your screen, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that works now.
Oh, but they differ.
Yep. There you go. So, yeah.
Okay. Because the filtered session begins with sort by.
Yeah, so that one. So the session includes sort by and the params don't. So, yeah. I just noticed. Can you see the ratings key on filtered session?
Yeah.
It's a symbol. And the params,
yeah, it is. Yes, it is, and it's the up. Yeah, I have an idea why that is so. Can I show you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I think it's
I was fiddling.
I think it might. But on line 33.
On line 27.
Okay.
There could be something strange with the syntax here.
I think that's okay. It's if you see on line 33.
33.
I'm explicitly setting them as symbols. That's okay. Yeah.
In which in the index file?
No, in the controller.
In the controller on line 30. Yeah, there.
Yeah, so we either change them to strings or change filter param so it matches. Which I think the latter is a better thing to do, because then you can at least see, instead of using slice for one and then constructing them manually for the other, just always just construct them manually. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I don't really understand why the reason why it turns out differently. On the web page.
Yeah, why would it be a string and not a symbol?
Yeah.
I think it might be just Rails and just
okay.
Or it might be the fact I'm fetching them using strings here. Sorry, on line 36.
Yeah, because here you say filter session, and if we do the exact same thing for the filtered params.
Yeah, at least we know what we're getting then.
Yeah, so we should only copy. We could copy this here.
Yeah.
And do the same thing, but just
Yeah, that feels better to me. Okay, so how does that look?
It's been a long session, this.
I know, yeah. Do you think we got enough? Do you think we covered the swapping roles enough?
I don't know. I believe that you have hold the wheel a lot on the last part, because I'm a bit on thin ice on that one. But it seems like we have the same problems here. Even now in the filter params. Can you see the screen now? The filter params, the sort by points to nil, and the ratings points to nil.
Yeah, but that's what you want, because we've explicitly set. Yeah, we've explicitly set filter params, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's why. That's why that's nil, because params.
Because we have stored them in the session, and that's the one we use to preserve the state, so that the page ends up like we see it filtered. So
the thing is, if we compare those at this point, session is our point of reference. That is the thing that is accurate and correct.
Yeah, that's the state that we want.
Yes. So if filtered params does not match filtered session, then we've got to do a redirect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So underneath here, yeah, it's just like you have already started with here.
Yep.
The command for a redirect is
so it's redirect to on a new line.
and then to.
So this would be movies path.
Yeah.
Plural. Movies.
Movies.
Because you pretty much redirect them to the same page. So.
Yeah.
Okay, and the parameters to it would be the session parameters.
So
yeah.
Okay.
You want to put that on a new line. With an end after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the redirect too.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Let's give that a go then.
So. But I'm still having problems with the effect.
Yeah,
of this.
Yeah.
Why do we do it?
I don't get the reasoning, but what do you mean that the actual why they require you to do it, or?
Yeah, what it in practice gives us.
I think it's the fact that you've got because like the web is supposed to be stateless, so you're sending cookies that are altering the state of the page, but it's not reflected in the URL. So the page can change based on what's in your cookies.
Okay.
So if you tried to cache it,
yeah, okay. So you could kind of cheat or
yeah. But it's like I'm not really sure why. Like, it doesn't always make sense, because if you had like a shopping cart, then somebody's shopping cart is different to somebody else's, yet the URL is going to be the same. So I don't know.
Yeah. So it's kind of hardening.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I think there's
that's why I've had some. I've been a bit lost on this part, because it's hard to solve a problem when you don't know what the problem is.
That's it. Yeah, if you don't believe in it, it's I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see them.
I think we've made a mistake, because that bit I did doesn't work. I don't think that because you need the instance variable for the on line 41.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And it's if they don't match, not if they do.
Yeah. We don't need a. No.
No, that should work. We're gonna have to watch through all this and work out where we switched.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
3 hours or more.
Oh, you're checking it. That's a good idea. Switch to your screen.
Yeah.
Oh, is that working? So the thing is now, if you remove the params from the URL,
yeah, if I remove everything back to just the starting point,
yeah,
then we should expect to see the same.
yeah.
Or
Huh.
Yes.
There you go.
Huh. We did it. Whatever we were expected to do, but I'm getting closer to an understanding now, because it seems like we should not be able to mess it up.
No, I think that works well. I think we.
Yeah. Move it. Yeah. But what if I'm changing the last thing in the link says ratings PG 11.
Yeah.
If I change it to ratings PG, should I then be redirected?
I don't think that's affecting the. No, because you're actually changing the value of the params there, aren't you? So the session will be updated, and then it'll go.
Yeah, it was updated.
Yeah, so then it'll go. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed, if you go back to the index, the view. Where, where you've got on the line 27, the checkbox tag. The second argument.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be there. You could just change that to 1, just the number 1, because then the params will be simpler.
Yeah.
Because it's not used. It's only the key that's used.
Yeah, I was questioning that argument. I couldn't really figure out what it was there for.
No, it's just like but yeah, I think the problem is you could try and change it, and it just wouldn't affect anything.
No, because I was changing it, and no matter what I was changing it to, it did the same thing.
Yes. Yeah. So if you hit refresh now on the, there you go. So your session's updated now, and you've got the 1s in instead.
Yeah.
It's just a bit cleaner, isn't it? But
yeah, it is. All right.
Yeah. That was good fun.
Are we done?
I think so.
Great, thanks. I've had some rounds with myself. I think we could stop
stop the broadcast.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. No, I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm stopping. I've stopped the broadcast. I've had some rounds with myself because I'm actually on vacation with my family here. So, and it is when you haven't done it before, it is a bit time consuming, I would say.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you work with programming or?
Yeah, that's it. I've been working with Rails for a few years now. So.
Oh yeah. I believe I noticed because I haven't. So I did some programming earlier when I started out, and I've done some Java coding and some PLSQL. I've done some Perl, and haven't actually been doing Ruby or Ruby on Rails before this course. I tried some Python. I believe it's a bit familiar with Ruby, and it has been a great fun to learn something totally new.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think it's certainly not showing its age or anything. I think it's still a really robust solution to a lot of problems. You know, and it pays well as well. So. But no, it is. You know, it's just getting across. Like Rails has some weird inconsistencies that just take a bit of time to get used to.
Just 1 second. Okay, I just stopped the sharing of my screen. If I stop, I won't break our